Hello everyone, a warm good afternoon to all of you. Myself Tapash ku.Pradhan. I am from the student of the political science. I would like to welcome all of you to the session of my YouTube channel. How are you everyone? I hope you are fine, fit and well. So uh, we are planning from this day for this week. We are going to be analyze the paper of your UGCNet, the both paper 1 paper 2, that what kind of the pattern of the question, and the major area in which the question are coming continuously. We will be analyze those area and we will trying to revise the concept. So today our objective will be to analyze the higher educations, okay. That the paper of the 2023 February, okay. We will analysis that things. So without delay, let's get started. So if I talk about in higher education we can segregate the topic into the three border area in the sense, like for example your what we can say that the institutional. If I talk about the ancient education in ancient India, education in the uh, pre-independence and the post-independence, then there will be a major things is like the your institutional framework. In this institutional framework, the different institution are comes under like NAC, NASCC, NBA, UGC, IC, PR, along with NPTEL. These are the institutional framework. Okay, and the NEP 2020 is the measure of the aspect or major area in which the question are coming from continuously. So let's discuss the ancient time of the educations, that kind of the basically question they ask. So majorly in ancient the learning, they ask the questions the structure of ancient educations, okay, like the system of Gurukula, okay, and along with the different the term like Bihara, the Gurukul temple, these are used basadis, okay, these are used as educational institutions. So from their education they ask the question majorly the related to the structure of the educational institutions. If I talk about in the time of your pre-independence, so in pre-independence they majorly ask the questions like different education the initiative, okay, like your Charter Act 1813, the famous like Wood Dispatch 1854, 19 the 02, the Lord Curzon's the Education's University Education Act, okay, and the Hutto Committee, Surgeon Plan. So from there they basically ask the question. So that thing is pre-independence era. Then post-independence, if I talk about in the post-independence era, they majorly ask the questions from your the topic of the University Education Commission, okay. Then the National Education Commission like Kothari Education Commissions, okay. So from there basically they ask the questions. Then if I talk about the NEP, so NEP 2020, a huge amount of question now it trends basically. From NEP they ask the questions like different key like term like general enrollment ratio, okay, gross enrollment ratio, the vocational education's percentage, and the initiatives like your and different higher education regulatory councils, okay, and the futures aspect to achieve that things. Then along with they ask the questions like your the bid integrated course will be full coverage in which up to which years multidisciplinary course. So this is how the from NEP the future you have to be need to remember 2020 NEP 2020. Then if I talk about institutional framework, they ask the question like Indian Council of Philosophical Research, the National Board of Accreditation, National Assessment Accreditation Councils, National Council of Education, Teacher Education, National Rural Education, okay, and UGC, okay, about UGC. So these are the things based they ask questions. Nowadays they also ask the question the full from like Niti Stars, Niti Agar full from National Institution of Transforming India, okay. These are the basically they ask question, and the question pattern is like the statement, multiple option type question, and the direct question they basically ask. So this is how the major aspect which need to be covered in where when we basically talk about higher education, that we can distributed this topic into 4 aspects, like your ancient learning, pre-independence, the post-independence, the one aspect, then the NEP 2020, then your like institutional framework, and the full form. So these 4 area basically measure of the focus of our study. That is the things. The thing is that guys, that as your bonus, that we are going to discuss about the 5 questions per day, which is make to ensure your 30 days multiply 5 equal to the 150 questions. So that is going to be beneficial for all of us. So without delay, let's get started. As you know that we are in a series of the 5 questions. So last day we discussed about the 5 questions, and today we will discuss also the 5 questions, like in which years the strength of Odisha Legislative Assembly was increased from 140 to 147. So as you know that we complete this series, that Legislative Assembly, okay. So from there the question basically frame here. So 1973. So 1973, during the time of the government of Nandini Satpathy, this thing is happened. So it is also possible that in your examinations. Then out of 3, another question, out of 340 blocks in Odisha, how many are identified as a tribal blocks? So out of 314 blocks in Odisha, how many are identified as a tribal block? That is going to be 118. Yes, that is going to be 118 blocks are recognized as a tribal blocks in Odisha. Okay, so tribals, in the term of tribals, Odisha are now in basically higher then the basically Madhya Pradesh in all over India, tribal area is highest. After then the Odisha. Okay. Then they ask the question, president rule first time was imposed in Odisha in which years? 1961. As you know that we also covered the like president rules in Odisha from the 1961 to till the 1980s. Okay, 1980s. So from there the real question frame, that president rule of Odisha first imposed in which year? 1961. The date need to remember, 1961 25th February. That is also can be asked. And in the second legislative assembly, okay, they not ask the second legislative assembly, but in future they can ask. Then next questions, like Gramo Nyayalaya Act commenced from where? Gramo Nyayalaya Act commenced from the 2nd October 2009. Yes guys, 2nd October 2009. From there the Gramo Nyayalaya Act was basically commenced. Okay, so this is how the 5. Then next questions, like first coalition government was formed in Odisha. In which year first coalition government was formed in Odisha? That is 1959. Yes guys, that is 1959. As you know, in 2018 they asked the question that in the May 1959, who are the party who formed the coalition government? Now they ask the question, first coalition government in Odisha formed in which year? So this kind of question basically they ask. So we already covered that thing. So this is how the 5 bonus question for you for the SSB Odisha non-aided college lectures, political science. So this is the things. So you have to remember, first president rule, first coalition governments, change of seats from 140 to 147, along with the Gramo Nyayalaya Act 2009, 2nd October. And this is the day also, the 2nd October, which is celebrated at Gandhi Jayanti. So I hope this small piece of information is helpful to you, and if you like my effort, do subscribe, do press the bell icon, that you will not miss such kind of precious video, and do share with your friend, because sharing is always caring. Thank you guys, have a nice day.